Hey beautiful yogis, welcome to Kirsten Nielsen Yoga. This video is part of the how-to series where I break down each pose specifically on what needs to be opened and what needs to be strengthened in order for you to feel really good in the poses. So today's video is breaking down Pincha Mayurasana, which is the forearm balance. So today I have my beautiful girlfriend, Sarah, assisting me. So we'll start with just finding the measurement of where the elbows need to go in relation to the shoulders, because this can get really confusing for a lot of people. So as you start to lower your forearms down, this will just be working from the ground up, so working with the foundations, grab a hold of opposite elbows. So this is the measurement that you want. Grabbing a hold of the elbows and making sure that that is the distance from the shoulders to the elbows. Then you can release the hands down. Now, if you feel like when you start to go up into your dolphin, if you feel like the elbows track out wide, then I would grab a block and bring it between the thumbs and hug the block in. So we want to make sure that we keep that alignment of shoulders in line with the elbows, hands in line with the elbows as well. All right, now keeping this, often we don't think about how much rounding we actually have to have in the upper back. So pressing down to the forearms, pressing down to the palms, round the upper back, like a lot. Imagine like I want to sit on your upper back, or imagine like my hand is on your upper back and I'm pressing into you. Now keep this, look forwards, tuck the toes under and pick the knees off the mat. Now keep walking the feet forwards, keep the rounding, good. Now, sending your gaze back to your feet, walk the feet a little bit further back for me, Sarah, just to demonstrate this one. Yeah. Keep that rounding. So it's the same principles a little bit with down dog. When you start to press your chest back towards the thighs, we lose the containment of the front body. So we want the front ribs drawing in, and we want to keep our front body strong for us to move towards that arm balance. So we keep pressing the earth away. We imagine like the armpits are moving away from the mat. So we're lifting the energy up as we root down. So there's an exchange of the two there. Take a big breath in here. And then as you exhale, lower the knees down, take a break. All right. So that was the foundations, just getting really clear on the precise alignment of the hands to elbows, elbows to shoulders, and then the real rounding of the upper back so that you can keep a really solid shape in your dolphin pose, because that's stage one, holding that dolphin pose really effectively. And if you're training Pincha, you take a dolphin a day kind of thing and hold that for 1 minute and then drop the knees down and keep training that dolphin shape. So if we're progressing now from dolphin, we find that alignment, we come up. So we'll first work with a little hop up with our Pincha, okay? So eventually you want to get to a place where you can step into Pincha Mayurasana, but today we're working with a little hop. So we find the rounding, we press down to the forearms, press down to the palms, we keep that rounding. Now we look forwards. So just send one leg up towards the sky, one leg up. Stop. Now, what tends to happen is when the leg goes up, the hip goes open, especially if you're really open in the hips. And if you would start to work with your kick up from here, you'd lose the alignment and you'd start to roll out to one side, because we need to train the inner thighs squeezing in order to hold the line. So the toes point down, the inner thigh rolls in, we draw this hip back. Now, all I want you to train is this patterning of the breath. So inhale, we rise up onto the ball of the foot. Exhale, we bend the back knee. And then inhale, do a little hop, and then back down. And again, once more. Inhale, we rise up, balls of the feet. Oh, wait, stop. She's getting excited. All right, so inhale, rise up, balls of the feet. Exhale, a little bend in the knee. And then inhale, hop. Good, come back down. Once more. So again, we train the breath. Inhale, we rise up all the feet. The leg is still lifted. Exhale, we bend the knee. Little hop on the breath in. and then back down. Good. All right, then drop the knees. So the next thing that we work with, once we've got that action of the breath down, so that patterning, inhale, shifting slightly forwards, exhale, bending the knee, and then hopping up on the breath in, we start to then notice if you aren't finding the hold, if you're not finding that place, or you're going too far forward or not enough forward, we want to start to check in with the shoulders, because the shoulders is dictating how far you go forwards and if you're going too far or if you're not going far enough. So forearms come back down. We'll find dolphin pose. Round, round, round the upper back. That's it. Find that measurement. Good. So what needs to happen is, in order for you to hold the shape, is yes, solid, strong shoulders holding you here. Yes, that's a must. But also we've got to have really open shoulders where they can move, where there's mobility in the shoulders. So if you look forward, Sarah, so just have a little bit of a drill here. Move the shoulders forward. Take a breath in. Shoulders forwards. And then move the shoulders back. Breath out. And again, move the shoulders forwards. Exhale, move them back. Once more, move the shoulders forward, breathe in, and then back, breath out. Keep the rounding, drop the knees down. So that's exactly what I want you to think about when you have one leg up. You're going to move the shoulders forward, rising up onto the ball of the back foot. Exhale, you bend the back knee, the shoulders move back, but you've already put the imprint in of where the shoulders need to go, and then you find that happy medium. You might not go so far, but you'll do a little hop and the shoulders will move forwards again. So we'll try that one more time. That's it. Round, scoop in, pick the knees off the mat, walk the feet in. Now look forwards. Good. We keep this rounding, but we look forwards. One leg goes up. Now stop. Again, we check in. Inner thigh spins in. Toes point down. We have to keep that when we kick up. If we lose that, we lose the alignment. Now we think about the shoulders. We inhale, rise up onto the ball of the back foot, look forwards. Exhale, we bend the back knee, the shoulders move back. And then the inhale, the shoulders shift forward as we do a little hop. Exhale down. Well done. Good. Now what Sarah just did is she brought her heel in towards her glute to make the shape a little bit more contained, to be able to find the hold more effectively. So you can do that as well. So when you kick up, you can stay split legs and then work to bring the legs in, keeping the inner thighs spinning in, the squeezing of the inner thighs, or as you go up, you can bring the heel in towards the glute to hold the shape, and it just helps you find that line a little bit more and to bring the weight even more forwards without going too far. Does that make sense? Yeah? Okay, so we'll just do that patterning and just bring it all together once more. So round, walk in. So again, we want to keep that rounding. We send one leg up, stop. We spin in with the inner thigh, the toes point down. We look forwards. We shift the shoulders forward as we rise up onto the ball of the foot. Exhale, we move the shoulders back as we bend the knee, and then shoulders gently forwards as we hop up. Yes, press, press, press. Now, once we're up, we scoop in the front body. Maybe the leg can go up. The inner thighs are squeezing in. You press down into the earth with the palms, with the forearms, so the armpits are moving away, way, way from the mat. Now think more energy up, really spread through the toes, yes. For 3, for 2, and 1, slowly coming down. Well done, child's pose. Beautiful. So that was a little how-to of Pincha Mayurasana. Now, please know that it takes time to come into that pose, so you can use a wall when you start to work with your drills of inhale, rising up, exhale, little bend in the knees, shoulders move back, inhale, hop up. So use the wall to make sure that you can not roll over to one side and that you have that as a support there. But then otherwise, just be really, really patient with yourself. Know that it takes time. It took me about 4 years to master this one, but I didn't really know exactly what needed to happen. So hopefully with this information and keep doing the drills, you'll get there a little quicker than that. All right. Thank you, yogis. If you like this video, please subscribe. Namaste.